Hello and welcome to the Valley of Kashmir. Myself Shoaib Mohammed, and I'm owning the tour company by the name of Versatile Adventure Holidays, and I have the office in Delhi. So we are in Srinagar, which is in the lap of Himalayas, which is covered by the mountains, Himalayan mountains from all the sides. We'll be shooting here. We'll be shooting many things, many beautiful things here. Stay with us, stay tuned, and again, welcome to the Valley of Kashmir.
Jammu and Kashmir is the most northern state of India. It is located mostly in the Himalayan mountains and is divided in three regions: Kashmir, Jammu and Ladakh. All regions are different from each other. Today we're talking about Kashmir, the Himalayan Shangri-La. Gulmarg is a Kashmiri word meaning meadow of flowers. It lies at an altitude of 2,700 meters, almost 9,000 feet. Heaven Retreat Hotel has beautiful views from their windows. The hotel is walking distance from gondola rides, as a lot of skiers come here in winter. Near this hill resort, there is a cable car that goes all the way to the Afarwat Peak. Boasted as the highest gondola in the world, 2.5 kilometers, which is 8,200 feet. They can have 4 meters of snow, and room rates are quite affordable. The Roman Catholic St. Mary's Church is located in the meadow of Gulmarg. It was built in 1902 during the period of British rule and was constructed in a British style. The church is a beautiful example of the Victorian style architecture. A great experience is to take a pony or a horse ride in this naturally beautiful surrounding. Gulmarg is an ideal place for outdoor adventure and experiencing nature. These memories will remain in our minds for a long time. There really are 4 seasons in Kashmir. In winter, there is a blanket of snow everywhere. In spring, the flowers are blooming. Everything is white because of white flowers. In summers, everything you see is green like a carpet. In autumn, September and October, all the trees turn into the golden color. And then we have the winters. All the 4 seasons are here. The Mughal Emperor Jahangir rightly said, if there is a paradise on earth, it's here, and it's here. The best way to travel across the known destinations in Kashmir is to hire a taxi for about $60 a day. Most of the road signboards and directions are written in English. Next, let's go see the carpet weaving.
So here we have the loom on which we are making our Kashmiri hand knotted carpets. Because when we are talking about the carpets, there are 2 types of carpets. One are known as handmade and second are known as hand knotted. Handmade carpets are those kind of carpets which are made at a lot of places. Like we are having 5-6 places in India where handmade carpets are made. Handmade carpets are those carpets, if you'll see the looms of those carpets, you'll find electricity, you'll find a lot of shutters and paddles. And in one day, those people can make 10, 20, 100 carpets. But when we will talk about hand knotted carpets, they are mainly produced at 3 places. One is Persia, second is Turkey, and third is Kashmir. The first thing that you will see in our Kashmiri carpets is that these carpets are known as magical carpets. Now what's the magic in it? When we will take around the carpet, when we will walk around the carpet, it will change the shades from every angle. But here we are recording, so you don't need to walk around. What I'll do, I'll just turn the carpet. So you can see the color from this side of the carpet and you will find it in one shade. Once I turn it, it's going to change the shades. That's why these Kashmiri carpets are known as magical carpets.
Srinagar is the capital city of the state of Jammu and Kashmir and has a population of 1.6 million. The word Srinagar means city of wealth. It is situated at an altitude of 1,600 meters, which is 5,200 feet from sea level. The river Jhelum runs through the city, coming all the way from the Great Himalayas and then entering into Pakistan. Srinagar has 7 bridges to cross over to the other side of the river Jhelum. The Taj Hotel is synonymous with an earthly paradise of Shangri-La.
Taj Group of Hotels started this property along with the owning company here in 2011, April, and it has been an amazing response from the market. Particularly, the destination required a brand like Taj, which could change the complete perspective of the tourism industry here, given to the nature of the markets across the globe for Kashmir. And it happened so that the moment it started, we had a huge response, and we had initially only half of the property operational, but the response was such that the entire hotel was packed for the first 7-8 months. So it's a beautiful combination of lake on the one side and the mountains on the other side. Besides, the hotel is surrounded by beautiful spots like Mughal Gardens, Nishat, Shalimar and Chashma Shahi, Pari Mahal, and of course the Royal Springs Golf Course, which is just hardly 3 or 4 kilometers away from here. So we have a lot of golfers who are interested in golfing around the year. It is the hospitality of the people of Kashmir that has been, the major thrust for getting a lot of tourists to Kashmir Valley. And apart from that, the Taj Group of Hotels has been, interested in promoting tourism in Kashmir, and that is why Valley of Kashmir is welcoming you and looking forward to have a lot of tourists from across the globe. And we at Taj Group of Hotels look forward to have you stay with us, and we look forward to welcoming you at our property. Thank you very much.
Kashmir has a large number of different wildlife in its meadows and forests. In addition to these lovely monkeys, there are snow leopards, black bears, Himalayan marmoth, Himalayan fox, porcupines, deer, gazelles, yaks, eagles, pheasants, and many more. Pahalgam means the land of the shepherds. It is located at an altitude of 2,300 meters from sea level. That is 7,500 feet. Hotel Pine and Peak Senator is beautiful, with a heritage hotel feel. The view from every window is picturesque. Rooms are decorated with traditional wood carvings. The area has a lot of walking opportunities and is considered the best place for trekking and hiking. In Kashmir, we have natural beauty, we have mountains, rivers, beautiful gardens, but we also have beautiful architecture. All the hotels we stayed at offered excellent breakfast, lunch and dinner opportunities. Most people in Kashmir are non-vegetarian, and they often eat lamb and chicken. The special drink in Kashmir is kawa, which is a classic drink from the Himalayan valley.
I'm Chef Anil Chauhan from Pahalgam Ahad Hotel and Resorts. So I'll let you know about the Kashmiri cuisine of Wazwan.
The history of the Kashmiri-style method of cooking can be traced back several hundred years. The descendants of these cooks are now regarded as the master chefs of Kashmiri cuisine, which is rich and fragrant with the distinct flavors of spices, such as cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, and saffron. Wazwan is a multi-course meal in Kashmiri cuisine, the preparation of which is considered an art and a point of pride in Kashmiri culture and identity. Three-day trek from Pahalgam takes you to the cave, which is considered sacred by Hindus. Inside the cave, one can see the ice phallus of Lord Shiva. Millions of Hindus trek every year to pay respects and get blessings from the phallus of Lord Shiva.
We are from Kashmir and we are at Zamindar Kesar Company. We are known for saffron, dry fruits and spices since 1980, and we have our own farm of saffron fields. From there we give pure and organic saffron. There is no adulteration, there is no chemical mixing with it. We only believe in good qualities. We don't have any price bargaining here. whosoever comes here to our shop, he will get good quality of saffron, dry fruit and spices. Where at Zamindar Kesa company believe in good qualities and we have a lot of varieties in saffron, dry fruits. People come here from many parts of the world, in Srinagar, Kashmir and other parts of the European countries. They buy saffron from us because we are known for the quality. And you can see we have a lot of stuff here. One is dry fruits, which includes Kashmiri mamra, that's the full of oil. We have Kashmiri walnuts, we have Kashmiri blackberries, we have Kashmiri kahwa tea, that's very special tea of Kashmir. It contains green tea, cardamom, cinnamon, sugar and saffron.
Cows make driving interesting in the winding scenic roads. Now we are going back to Srinagar. Millions of Hindus revere and worship cows. Hinduism is a religion that raises the status of mother to the level of goddess. Therefore, the cow is considered a sacred animal as it provides us life-sustaining milk. Dal Lake is a famous tourist destination in Kashmir. Shikaras are colorful gondolas which are used to transport goods to market, children to school, and visitors to tours of the lake's floating communities. Water taxis and shikaras take people anywhere on the lake, and especially to famous houseboats. Houseboats first appeared in colonial times because the British were prohibited from owning land. The best deluxe boats are palatial, with chandeliers, carved walnut panels, ceilings of khatamband, and elaborately decorated sitting rooms of the 1930s Raj era. There are 3,000 houseboats. Each houseboat has 3 or 4 bedrooms, so a total of 15,000 tourists can stay in Dal Lake. There are 3 islands inside the lake, and 10,000 water taxis take tourists from one point to the next. Lotus flowers and water lilies give beautiful colors to floating gardens. The lotus, the national flower of India, is a symbol of supreme reality. Hindu religion and mythology portray Goddess Saraswati, the muse of learning, seated on a lotus flower. To the Indian psyche, the lotus is more than a flower. It represents both beauty and non-attachment. There is a saying that although it grows in mud, it smells of myrrh. Locals are allowed to fish on the lake, and they might catch rainbow trout and cod. Dal Lake is home to 17 species of fish. Fishing is the main source of occupation for a number of inhabitants around the lake. Because fishing is such an important industry, tourists are not allowed to fish in Dal Lake. Mirror flat water beautifully reflects the misty peaks of Pir Panjal Mountains. Dal Lake is one of the most beautiful and picturesque lakes in India, and the second largest lake in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Its 3 sides are surrounded by majestic mountains, and a large number of gardens and orchards have been laid along the shores. In addition to houseboats, kayaking, canoeing, and windsurfing are also a great way to take in the views of the breathtaking scenery around Dal Lake. Flora along the shoreline includes lotus flowers, water lilies, and water chestnuts. During the summer months, local residents grow vegetables in the water. Dal Lake is also popular with bird watchers. White-breasted kingfishers, grebes, hawks, and grey herons are common birds that make their home near the water. The early morning is the best time to head to the floating vegetable and grocery market. The journey from the houseboat to the market is quite an interesting one and presents many fascinating photography opportunities. The floating vegetable market of Srinagar is where Kashmiris living within the lake buy their daily fruit and vegetable supplies. The floating market is essential for life to function within the lake. The market starts fairly early in the morning, so you need to leave your houseboat or hotel before the sunrise. It's good to be there around 5 a.m. if you want to experience the hustle-bustle of the market and get some nice pictures. Kashmir's economy is centered on agriculture. Rice, Indian corn, wheat, barley and oats are grown here. Given its temperate climate, it is suited for crops like asparagus, artichoke, sea kale, broad beans, beetroot, cauliflower and cabbage. Fruit trees are common in the valley, and the cultivated orchards produce pears, apples, peaches, apricots and cherries. This beautiful lake is probably one reason the Mughal Emperor Jahangir named Kashmir as the paradise on earth. Other reasons could be the snow-capped peaks and sparkling streams, high pastures carpeted with alpine flowers, fertile valley rich with fruits and grain, and its many lakes and springs. It has been considered immemorial that planting any fruit or nut tree is sacred here in Kashmir. River Jhelum bisects Srinagar city. Badshah Tomb is one of the top choices to see beautiful architecture. It is the final resting place of the mother of Sultan Zain-ul-Abidin, who is commonly and respectfully referred to as Badshah, or the Great King, by his people. His reign over Kashmir for 50 years was considered one of the most peaceful periods for the region. Sufi shrines, Shah Hamdan Mosque, are great examples of beautiful architecture. The historical Grand Mosque of Kashmir amazes everybody. The huge logs are holding the main structure and are more than 50 feet high. It can hold 35,000 people in one gathering. The 3-minute cable car ride saves us a vertical climb of just 54 meters en route to Makhdoom Sahib on Hari Parbat. Hamza Makhdoom Kashmiri, popularly known as Makhdoom Sahib, who lived in 1494 to 1576, was a Sufi mystic, scholar, and spiritual teacher living in Kashmir. His shrine is an important pilgrimage center in Srinagar. Badamwari Garden or Almond Garden is a must-visit in Srinagar. In 1876, the Dogra monarch Ranbir Singh got the entire garden planted with almond trees. Mughal Gardens on the banks of Dal Lake was built in the 16th century by the Mughal Emperor Jahangir. Mughal Gardens are a group of gardens built by the Mughals in the Persian style of architecture. This style was heavily influenced by the Persian gardens, particularly the Charbagh structure. Some of the typical features inside the gardens include pools, fountains, and canals. Charbagh is a Persian and Islamic quadrilateral garden layout based on the 4 gardens of paradise mentioned in the Quran.
Good evening. We are right now at Heaven Resorts, and right now we have a MD, Managing Director of the Ahad Group of Hotels, Mr. Mushtaq Ahmed Burza with us. So, sir, we need some information or some whatever you have the thoughts how we can promote the tourism of Kashmir, and what is your message to the world, so we can invite them to Kashmir.
Kashmir as such is a very pleasant, called pleasant weather always, and plus people are very tourist friendly and very hospitable people. Our open invitation to everybody, come and see this paradise on earth.
Okay. So definitely we are just inviting all the people, mostly the North American people, to come and visit our paradise. Thanks a lot, sir. And you have the properties. How many properties do you have?
We are in this business since last 30 years,
Okay.
and we are running a chain of hotels in whole of this J&K state.
Okay.
So that's how we go.
Yesterday we were in your hotel in Himan. It was beautiful and we enjoyed there. And tomorrow we'll be going to Pine Creek, Senator. We hope we'll be having a very good stay also.
You see, actually, what I want to say is Kashmir is the only place which has got real 4 seasons of a year.
Yes.
You see, you can come in spring and enjoy the natural beauty here. Then we have got the summer, autumn, again totally different. And then winter with snow and skiing and all that.
Okay, and we are inviting everybody in winters because we have a lot of snow in Gulmarg. So we request all the mostly North American people to come here in winters because the skiing is very cheap here. They can afford it very easily. So this is our invitation to all the North American in particular and generally to everybody to come and share some thoughts, share some days with us here in Kashmir. Thanks
Actually, here skiing and this golfing are the two main adventure this tourism which one can indulge. And we have got very good courses here, golf courses. And you will see one of the most picturesque golf course in this Pahalgam also, Desert Valley golf course, and in this Royal Spring also here. And Gulmarg has been a very famous golf course. And again, skiing
and golfing.
Yeah, Gulmarg has got most powders, which you rarely find where you can have skiing there. And Sonmarg, upcoming skiing destination. It has got the best cross-country slopes in the world.
Yes.
That's some of the
that we are going to see after
there.
2 days. Sonmarg has the beautiful slopes.
Yeah.
You will see them; they are really beautiful slopes. So, and this is your message to the world,
Definitely. Kashmiris are open.
Yes.
You see, they are most hospitable and peaceful
People.
Sonmarg, the land of golden meadow, is at an altitude of 2,900 meters, almost 10,000 feet from sea level. It is also known as the gateway to Ladakh. There are 100 lakes around this beautiful meadow, which one can access by trekking and hiking. It is also famous for angling and fishing, where trout is the best catch. Sonmarg is situated at the bank of Nala Sindh, 87 kilometers northeast from Srinagar. It is a popular tourist destination, nestled within the imposing Himalayan peaks. Some people live in Sonmarg year-round. In winter, there is so much snow that local people have to stay inside for several weeks without going out, their homes covered with snow. The Kashmiri population is a blend of people belonging to distinct races with different looks, dresses, food habits, customs, traditions, rituals, etc. Roman, Greek, and Persian civilizations have influenced the culture of Kashmiri people to quite an extent. This lady is making us a cup of traditional salted tea beverage called noon chai. It is taken in the morning and afternoon, almost by everyone, every day, irrespective of gender or age. Hotel Villa Himalaya offers a grand vista of the Sindh River and its overlapping mountains. The rooms and balconies open up to the lush green scenery and majestic river view. The hotel gives a classic feel of nature, which makes it easy to spend the afternoon hiking through the ancient old-growth forest. The hotel restaurant offers local food in a buffet-style dining. Sonmarg is located just 2 hours from Srinagar. You can see beautiful glaciers. Thajiwas Glacier is a major attraction of Sonmarg, and it is located 3 kilometers from town. Hazratbal Mosque is located on the banks of the famous Dal Lake. They say it holds the sacred hair of Prophet Muhammad. The name means literally majestic place, and it is considered to be Kashmir's holiest Muslim shrine. Wood carving has long traditions in Kashmir.
We are right now at the wood carving factory, manufacturing unit, and we are at Ali's Sons manufacturing unit, and they are working here from this is the fourth generation who are working here. And walnut wood carving is very famous in Kashmir. You will see beds, you will see all the furniture which is in Kashmir made of walnut wood carving, as we have seen in the hotels. You will see small artifacts, miniatures, and sofas, all made of walnut, which has a very high durability.
This is all Kashmir handmade walnut crafts furniture items. This is being done by hand. Everything is being done by hand. The carving, it is from 600 years. This job is doing here in Kashmir, and we have here big trees, walnut trees. Then we cut into the pieces that we keep it natural.
Kashmir wouldn't be Shangri-La without Sufis and healing waters. Royal Spring is located up in Zabarwan Mountains overlooking Dal Lake. This place contains a water stream which is believed to have medicinal properties in healing health problems. People drink it at the spring or take it back home in bottles for their sick ones. May the spirit and richness of the land and healing waters of the Himalayas be with you.
It has been a pleasure to have you with us, and I hope you have enjoyed our services. You have enjoyed the arrangements which we have made at Versatile Adventure Holidays for you. I'm sure you'll be just speaking to your friends, to your contacts about the Valley of Kashmir, which is in the Himalayas. And I wish your friends, the people from abroad, they will come and visit our valley. Again, thanks a lot for being with us, and thanks a lot for seeing this beautiful valley. Thank you.